What inspires change? What motivates us? It's what's inside that moves us. What moves you? Get the Scion story at scion.com.
The National Cemetery Association has laid down some new regulations for the Veterans Cemetery in Petey if it is to be renovated and expanded with money provided by the organization. Department of Veterans Affairs Director John Umpinko says $3.4 million is in the process of being given to them for the cemetery upgrades, but they must comply with some new rules. He talks about how no more glass candles and glass objects will be allowed.
They no longer want any candles encased in glass. And the reason for that is very simple. It's a safety issue. The candles are often knocked down by the wind and they set fire to the dried flowers. And that causes a fire at the crypt and it blackens the crypt totally.
He also says the glass candles break into shards and can be a danger to the elderly and children. However, a candle enclosed in plastic is fine. The Veterans Affairs Office has also applied for a waiver to the association to attach a ring of flowers to crypts, which was approved. The other waiver for glass candles was denied.
We sort of won half-half. We got the waiver for the flower pots to be attached to the side of a crypt.
While they are in the final steps for the approval of the $3.4 million, Umpinko says the money has already been dedicated for specific portions of the project. About
$175,000 will be given for operations and maintenance, and then the rest for expansion. We had to contract by Government of Guam, contracting principles, get a contractor for it and all that, and which we have already done.
Umpinko mentions the winning contractor for the expansion of the Petey Cemetery is Asanuma, the same company that did the renovation of the Pigo Cemetery. He also says the operations and maintenance contract has been awarded to a veteran-owned small business called Pearl Construction Company. He adds the expansion and renovation work includes planting throughout the cemetery and a more uniform look for rows of empty crypts.
Under this contract, they will be covered, so it will be uniform throughout the cemetery.
Columbariums will also be constructed on the cemetery grounds for the ashes of people that have been cremated. Umpinko notes as it stands right now, a full crypt has been dedicated for the cremains.
With this new construction, we hope to be able to accommodate these people who have been cremated.
1,000 spaces for cremains will be in 2 sites. Structurally unstable crypts will also be replaced and underground crypts will also be installed. He says they will incorporate new technology with a touchscreen gravesite locator that will help people find those that are buried in the cemetery.
You touch in the name of the departed one and it'll give you the location of this gravesite. And it's going to be housed in usually probably in the administration building or the chapel.
Although a groundbreaking ceremony is anticipated in the next couple of months, Umpinko is asking for the public's help as they prepare for construction to begin.
We ask that they please remove anything they have attached to the crypts, like pictures. They tape pictures onto the crypts. And we ask that they remove whatever foodstuffs they put on the crypt. For instance, they put on the ledge bananas, wine, beer especially.
Umpinko says fresh flowers and artificial flowers are fine and can stay on the grounds. When the renovation work is done, he mentions the life of the Veterans Cemetery will extend by at least 20 more years, with the option for more expansion projects in the future. Umpinko thanks the public for their cooperation. Josh Tikenko, PNC News.